Siri, why am I single?
Maybe if you'd stop being a stupid bitch and reply to the people that actually show interest in you instead of chasing someone that you know is gonna break your heart.
Okay.
Well, good day, everybody. It is a gloomy, rainy day, if you can see. And you can probably also see I do need to pressure wash my pool patio, which I will get around to doing soon. But since it's raining outside, today's project. Yesterday, I noticed that my toilet bowl was leaking around the bottom on that side over there. Down at the bottom down here from the base. Now, I know that the wax ring there has been bad for a little while. I've had one for a while. I just haven't done it. But since that's leaking now, probably going to have to replace that. I don't see no water right now. I've been trying not to use this one the last day or so. I don't see any water now, but thing is, it's going to be a pain in the butt. I have to take this entire thing apart. I have to take everything out of it, take this whole top section off so that I can get enough room in there to get to the toilet to get it picked up. I am also going to have to replace the shutoff valve because that is one of the old ones in this house. And like I told you when I was redoing the other bathroom sinks over there, every single one of those that I have touched since I've moved in here went to shut off, broke. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take apart that shelving unit, get that done. Then I'll go shut the water off. I'll disconnect the water, pull that line off, replace that valve, and then I'll start working on removing the toilet, getting it all cleaned up. Got a new wax ring, which is right there. I got the new valve already. So with that all being said, probably not going to be able to film a whole lot because it's such a very, very small, cramped space. So I got to have the camera set up out in the hallway pointing in the door. So I'll just try to get as much as I can, as best I can for you guys. But it's probably just going to be sporadic, just a couple time lapses of me doing some stuff until it's done. So that's what I'm diving into today. Later, guys. Okay, can't do too much of that, might get copyright. Alright, at a stopping point, I did get the shutoff changed. Got the water out of the tank. I need to run up to the store because the closet bolts are really badly rusted, which I kind of figured they would have been, and I didn't think of it, of getting another bag of bolts, but anyway. It is what it is. I gotta go run up to the store, get a bag of those. I am going to put I showed you this before and it works really, really good. This liquid lock stuff right there. I'm gonna dump that in the bowl now. That way by the time I get back home later, if I'm gonna continue it later or tomorrow morning, take the bowl off and everything. What was I saying? Oh, I'm going to put that stuff in the water, let it solidify. That way it's all gelled up by the time I go to take the toilet off tomorrow. And, yeah, I'll do that tomorrow probably, or later today maybe. So I feel it's been raining all day. Real hot and muggy outside right now. But yeah, I got to take the toilet off. I got to scrape all that caulk. I got to clean up the floor real good because it's been leaking. It's all gunky and full of crap, literally, probably underneath there. But yeah, I'm going to do all that later. I'm going to run up to Home Depot now, throw that stuff in the water. Run up to Home Depot now, grab those bolts, and then kind of figure out what I want to do the rest of the day. As you can see, it looks like it's sunny on the camera, but it actually is raining if we come out here. The pool is full. I haven't drained it because it's been raining. every single day for the last 3 days. There's no point in me draining it because it's only going to fill up again. I have to drain it again the next day, fill up again, drain it again the next day. The rain is supposed to end, today is Thursday, the rain is supposed to end by Sunday, so probably Sunday or Monday I will drain it, get it back down to normal. Anyway guys, that's it for now. I'm going to run up to Home Depot and I'll be back with you later. Alright guys, so I had to grind the studs off again. So hopefully now I can pick this up, be able to set it on here, and roll it outside. Let's see what happens. That's gonna stay out here for now. I'm gonna go clean up the floor in there, see if I can get those closet bolts out, get that all cleaned up, and get it ready to be put back in. I am gonna probably pressure wash this before I put it back in. Anyway guys, going back inside. Alright guys, yeah, that wax ring was toast. I took it out, it's not there anymore. In the process of cleaning this up, I got bleach down on there now. Gonna clean all that up, get that nice and clean. Gonna pressure wash the toilet itself, maybe tomorrow or Sunday if it stops raining. Yeah, otherwise just gonna get that clean. Came off pretty easy once I cut those bolts off, but getting it cleaned up, the wax ring was actually below the tile, so it wasn't even up into the toilet at all. So it was, the one side was like only like that thick, and they should be like that. So it was worn down. I knew it was getting there. Gonna finish cleaning this up. Whenever it stops raining, I'll get around to pressure washing that toilet, get it all nice and clean and shiny and brand new. My hair looks like crap. I'm sweating like crazy. But yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm just gonna clean that up. And then today's my birthday, so I am just going to relax the rest of the day till I go out for dinner to this new place, Dobro's, something like that. I think it's called. It's in DeLand here. Rated top 5 of best Chicago deep dish pizzas in the country that are not actually a Chicago deep dish pizzeria. So we're going there tonight. My neighbor's going to be taking me. It's going to be pretty fun, pretty cool. Probably bring you along for a little bit if I can. And later, I'm just going to go finish this up, and I'm going to relax the rest of the day. Happy birthday to me. Later, guys. All right, look at this, guys. It is pouring rain outside. It has literally been like this for like 2 days, which is a very, very rare coincidence that I figured out, because 1 year ago today, September 29th, my birthday, happy birthday to me, was Ian. And they came through with about 18 hours of torrential downpour, ended up getting like 22 inches of rain in 24-hour period. But it has been doing this essentially with a little break overnight for a couple hours since yesterday morning. It is very muggy, it is very hot, it is very humid. As you can tell, I'm sweating like crazy under a fan in my house. But it is what it is. It's my birthday. Just gonna sit here, enjoy the rain. I like a nice rainy day every now and then, but when it happens 2, 3, 4 days in a row, not so much anymore. But anyway, yeah, just took out the toilet, getting ready to take a shower now, and then I'm gonna relax the rest of the day. But I wanted to show you the rain. This is crazy. It's been like over 24 hours. It's been more than a day now that it's been raining like this. Super, super crazy. Later, guys. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a rainy, once again, day. 82 degrees. Boner stick is down. But I wanted to show you this. I think I might have told you this. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back through the clip. So if you're hearing this again, deal with me. I'm getting old. I'm forgetting. But I looked into getting that sago palm removed. And to have somebody come out to do it, the ranges was anywhere from like 150 to 250 bucks. I went ahead and bought this top of the line, bottom basement bargain store cheap old chainsaw for $44, and I'm gonna do it myself. figure if I cut it into 2 or 3 sections, and then once I get it down to the ground, I think I did tell you this because I'm remembering this now. Get it down to the ground, then just do a checkerboard pattern in it, and then chip it out. Get it down to the ground, let it die, throw some grass over it, be good. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the chainsaw. I don't think I had the chainsaw when I told you about it. But yeah, bottom basement, cheap old, top of the line, cheap old $44 chainsaw. If it works once and get that down, it'll work. That's all I bought it for, to do that. I mean, I probably could use it for a lot of these bigger limbs on these bigger trees here. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you and tell you which I already have. Told you it's been raining for the last 2 days, but anyway, it is what it is. Talk to you later. You are miles away. Miles away, that's a good song. Anyway, I didn't film it, but I just got done cleaning the the bottom of the toilet out here. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, actually. I actually thought it was going to be a lot worse because that wax ring was, you know, pretty much gone. The floor was worse than the bottom of the toilet. Anyway, got that done. I'm going to let it dry there for a little bit. I do have everything in here all prepped and ready to go. There's a plug in there now. Keep the sewer gases out. But that's pretty much all clean. All that stuff on there is going to be under the toilet. So I'm not really all that worried about it right now. So I'm going to let that dry for a little bit, just so that I don't, when I go to pick it up, it doesn't slip out of my hand. So probably gonna let that dry for a little while, and then I'll bring you along when I go to pop it back in. I got the new wax ring right there. Getting there, getting there. 1 millihour at a time. Later, guys. What's up, everybody? Turn that down. Okay, I just realized my camera was not filming for some reason while I put the toilet in. But I did get it in. I did get the bolts in, got the wax ring in, got it all set up. All I need to do now is hook up the water hose, fill it up. That's still a gel, which that stuff is fantastic. Didn't spill a drop of water. So all I gotta do now, hook up the water hose, fill it up. Fill it up, flush it a couple times. I'm gonna leave it before I put the back cabinet up there. I'm gonna let it sit for a couple days just to make sure it ain't leaking, because when I put it on, even though I got the extended ring, I didn't really feel it hit that ring when it went down. So I'm gonna have to watch it for the next few days, using it off and on, just make sure it's not leaking underneath there. If it is leaking, I'm gonna have to try to find a thicker ring, but I think that's going to be okay, because the old ring that I took off there was a lot smaller and it worked fine until the one edge wore out. But it should be good. I got to hook up the water, get it all checked out, and then I'll be done. Later, guys. Alright guys, well, it is filling back up, just about done. Now, when you use this gel stuff, it's a gel inside there. They do say that the first time you flush it, the water's probably going to back up until that gel starts breaking up. Now, when I did it the last time, because I pressure washed it, I think a lot of water got in there and diluted it right away. So if I flush it, I don't know if this is going to go down the first time or not, but we're going to see. There you go. Yep, it went down. Did you see it bubble up first though? Alright. Looking good, looking good. Alright, like I said, I just got to keep an eye on it for the next couple days, using it just to make sure it's not leaking out the bottom anymore. Job well done. Later, guys.